Hello, I am Adalberto Cervantes Rodriguez. I am the creator of the ERP and business database technology that is used worldwide, only by SAP and Oracle. Those companies installed my technology in Pemex in Mexico City, as well as partners, a lot of small Indian companies that only increase the cost of the implementation of the ERPs and the business database technology, and almost all the clients. As I told you before in previous programs, the data and the processes are incorrect because they didn't follow industrial engineering approach, and as well as science and technology. So if you have the data, it doesn't mean that it is good, because you have to review different mathematical situations or principles, as well as industrial engineering principles. One of them could be the independence among the data. So you know it's really important for using statistics. Because of that, we cannot increase the productivity, the efficiency, or the effectiveness than we used to do more than 20 years ago, before the 9/11. So everything was changed by a black box that nobody understands, but for sure it's getting us be slaves. Because of that as well, the president worldwide, even Obama and the CEOs are considered right now like psychopaths, satanic, evil, and even homosexual, because of the use of the reptilian implant and are related with the MK Ultra and have to be related with my technology as well. Today we're going to talk about the CPS, especially San Antonio, the Child Protective Services system in the United States, and as well the DIF system in Mexico. Both of them are working together. Okay, the DIF for the states, it has the same legal privileges than a CPS in the United States, and I think that this is unique worldwide. Than a country like Mexico, it is allowed to have the CPS working as the DIF working as a CPS. This is incredible. But what I find out is that it's only known at the highest level, only the president, the wife of the president, but not to the lowest position. Nobody knows in Mexico that the DIF can work as a CPS. So as I said before, we're going to talk about that, and as well why they are related with all these satanic rituals in the United States and even in Mexico. We know several cases like the case of Cantinflas, for example, and the relatives, as well as other actors and actresses of Televisa related with these satanic issues. Even Peña Nieto case about a child that died in their bed, and they were located several days after. The police went to that place to check, and they didn't find nothing. So the body was found several days after. So it is incredible, all these situations about child rituals that are done by these Christian Illuminati elites in Mexico and in the United States. We know even that in the Catholic Church they have the custom to be a priest to kill a child and have the blood of the child that they are killing. So it is incredible. We know as well the Mayas organs and the blood are really important and they are used in organ trafficking because of the Rh O negative blood type that they are carrying in their bodies. Okay, so this is amazing, the history because Nobody has investigated this situation, because it might be in Mexico and in the United States, but we know a lot of whistleblowers telling us that in fact they are doing these rituals with the Mexican children, okay, in the United States. Even they find out in the case of Benghazi case as well some child trafficking involving the CIA and the Bush, and of course the Clintons. Okay, we know that in the case of Bill Clinton and even Mr. Trump as well has been related with the subdirector or director of finance related with Oracle. You know that I'm suing Oracle by trillions of dollars. So why they are not investigating them, especially in my case with the CPS of San Antonio, Texas. So there are a lot of questions to be done. We know that Hollywood is also related with this child trafficking, and as well with the pedophilia. Same case like in Cancun in Mexico. So nobody is investigating those cases, and they are hidden. Only can be done by the presidents, the Department of State, the CIA, Secretaría de Gobernación, and CISEN, because that's the level that you need to have to do this trafficking. It's similar like the narco trafficking, but I think that this is more, it is worse. Okay, so these rituals, it seems that it's the same situation that happened centuries ago with the Babylonian. So these elites have been surviving all these centuries until now, and they continue doing these child rituals as well as animal rituals. They kill animals also to maybe to know the future or something like that. But at the end of the day, is to give the power and show to the people that they are like gods. Okay. So nobody is investigating this situation because this is done at the national or state, or at the level of state. So because of this situation, my daughter was attacking the CPS of San Antonio, Texas. Even they use a foster house to put implants, reptile implants, maybe the nanotechnology, and I don't know if MK Ultra. So this is terrible because they're sending even a specialized doctor in doing all these illegal or criminal acts. It might be the same guy that they put me the MK Ultra in the Sparrow Hospital. So today we have the child preventing services. Even when I talk to them, even I have they allowed me in the San Antonio State Hospital to do the visits to the CPS of San Antonio of my daughter several times, and I was guarded by guys working in the San Antonio State Hospital. So all of them, they have registration about this situation. They know already that Andrew Peace, it might be related with these secret societies or child trafficking, because what he report is really diabolic against me and my family. So even they broke the Haya Convention related with everything related with immigration situations. And my daughter has to be almost a year in a foster house because there is a judge in San Antonio. It seems that it's the only one that can be related with all this child trafficking and all these satanic rituals that start basically in San Antonio, where is the place that some military that transport these children even by airplanes in containers, okay, basically that nobody can open it, and if someone opens it, it is killed. immediately. So there are a lot of whistleblowers talking about that, and we know already that in the case of McDonald's, they found at least 4% of human meat. So they are taking the blood, and after the has garbage, or in this case to have the meat for the hamburgers and McDonald's selling. So it is incredible that you Christian Illuminatis are laughing because nobody is investigating this situation in Mexico and United States, but also Central America. Almost all the countries are related. So this child trafficking and human trafficking is using a chain in Mexico, basically, but also a lot of other kind of transportation like buses and taxis and others. So they move these I will say immigrants, but this is only to kill them in rituals. There are some that they already have a job in the states has related with narco traffic and others, because that's the only way that they can have this kind of jobs in the United States. So it wouldn't be a legal job. So basically we're talking a lot of people has immigrant for this kind of purposes. We know already that in the agriculture or maybe the construction as well, we're talking about only 4% of the immigrants that are working in those sectors. Okay, so it's totally a lie about all this situation of immigration. And I think that our laws in the United States surpass easily the laws in Mexico about the immigration, but we have to follow the laws, guys, because it doesn't work. I mean, we're receiving a lot of people that is basically they're coming with MK Ultra, some of them, and they are killing, in fact, for raping and killing us. I was attacked already by these guys. Some of them even be militaries in Mexico, Central America. Okay, so there is a guy who are really prepared because they attack me. I defend myself, of course, driving and doing other things, and definitely I defeat them. Okay, guys also from the Black Panthers and the Ku Klux Klan. I mean, I have to defend myself, not attacking them directly, but I defend myself, trying to go to other places, okay, driving, and they know perfectly that. So we know their situation. In the case of Larry King, okay, then it is involved in this child trafficking for the elites as well. So everything is hidden. And the situation with this Christian Illuminati pseudo-Mexican elites has presidents, these puppets, they are not doing anything in this investigation, and they don't care. Okay, there is a part of the population New World Order plan or agenda, then basically they are allowed them to do this kind of killings of children in this case. Okay. So definitely the CPS and the DIF are related. They have found only some small businesses in I think than in Sonora, but there are a lot more. And the U.S. Embassy in Mexico City it is related as well. So we know that the DEA and the CIA is working in narco traffic, child trafficking, organ trafficking, and a lot of these situations. Okay, so we need to analyze the situation of the increase of children from China and all this situation, because everything came from Mexico with the help of the U.S. Embassy, and they crossed to the United States, and to have this kind of rituals in most of the cases. Okay. So this is happening on a daily basis, and we need to do something to stop it. I think the only way is that real Mexican citizens and as well as real U.S. citizens can work together. because this you Christian Illuminati, even with double citizen and all that, Cubans and even Fidel Castro with more money than kings and queens in Europe. I mean, this is happening because they are doing illegal businesses, and they like to have the people poor, unemployed, uneducated, because they are doing these great businesses. But at the end of the day, who are suffering really are humans, because they might be even no humans. They said that reptilians, shapeshifters. So with human body, and they're changed after to reptilian. So this has to be related as well with the cases in London with Queen Elizabeth. So we need to. I mean, if we really have real agents working in Mexico and United States, then it's difficult because the top positions are controlled by Jews or these Catholics. We have to do something about that. When I start reporting all this situation about child trafficking, about all these rituals, even in San Antonio, they start closing a lot of businesses related with adoptions of the Catholic Church. So you know, all this situation is not only because some casualty. I mean, it's something because I have been reporting, and I have been getting into these groups of the against the Child Protective Services in San Antonio, specifically one of them. But this symptom is in all the states. That's a big problem, because it keeps all this blood done by Jews. Then we know that religion is also it's also like all the Babylonian religions related with all these situations. And we're talking about the Muslims as well. We're talking about the Catholic Church. They have this tradition for centuries. These religions are really satanic. We need to know more. We need to get into the history and see really the facts in this Babylonian era until now. So it's I got involved because of my daughter, but this situation, even in the CPS of San Antonio, they gave her drugs. I mean, to calm down her, but it's also illegal to give some kind of drugs without prescriptions. Okay, so my case is by billions of dollars, and it's already in the States, and I'm going to continue it. Even in international courts, it is necessary, because all this situation has been done by centuries. It's not only my case. There are a lot of cases, but we need to unite together to get rid of these Jews, these Catholics, these Muslims doing all these bloody rituals or ceremonies. And I think that for today is enough. Thank you very much for listening me. I hope that you like this program.